Well guys, Trader Joe back. I did just take one trade here. We had this doji candle, we had this 15-minute order block. We were showing some interest in this area. Obviously we had this nice 1-minute candle with this little tight 1-minute order block back here. It's tough to decide, you know, do you risk this low or do you risk this low? We haven't chalked up, so it's pretty high risk in my opinion to take a long. We did get some bounce off of this doji candles, and so I did opt to you know, I'm going to attempt to take a trade here, and I'm just going to go ahead and risk this low and see if it holds, because we do have potentially some really nice targets in place to where we could make a decent risk to reward, but it's kind of looking like we're gonna get swept out here. Not really a shock.
Stop
Like I
filled.
said, 'cause we never really chalked, which would mean we've never on the 15-minute we never cracked this high. So when you made this low, this was the pullback, and it looks like we might be bouncing again, maybe. Yeah, from what though? I don't know, maybe just from that sweep. So let's
Order filled.
try one more long and maybe see if this low holds. But this, you know, 2 trades, in this area, like it's, yeah, it's in my area, so it's like, let's see. It's kind of, like I said, it's pretty risky, because we never chalked on the 15, which would confirm a change of direction. We don't even really have much going on here. I mean, we're getting close to the 7 a.m. reversal. I don't know if we have any news coming at 7. Let's see. No. Natural gas, which is nothing for NQ. But yeah, we'll see if this low holds. We kind of had like a 3-tier drop down here at the end of this move, and now we are looking like we're changing character. So, and it was in this, I had this area marked as point of interest from a 15-minute order block, right? But with no change of character. But like I said, you know, you go to the hourly because I want to trade zone to zone on the hourly, and we had a daily zone here that we just recently tapped into, and I want to see if we can get back to like this hourly order block, which would be, you know, up here somewhere. So we're up $800 on this trade. Looking, you know, this thing could need to do some work to get out of here, but if it gets out of this zone that it's potentially stuck in, then you know, this could be a really nice entry here. So, but I'm not really going to try again. Like, now that I've seen that it's gotten this bounce on one contract, I want to see if I can get the, what is that, like a 500-point move? That's a crazy move on NQ. That's like 10, almost 10 grand. So that's what I'm looking for, right? A really low risk setup to see if it'll actually, you know, spin around and, you know, come through on my analysis. So Yeah, I'll give you guys an update how this trade goes. I'm not gonna like move my stop or anything. I mean, yeah, we got some nice imbalance here. Like I said, though, we do have some work to do to get out of this area for the shorts to get squeezed. But we got a sign there that shorts potentially got squeezed. We lost momentum, came back into this area, came out of it with a vengeance. So maybe I tighten the risk just below these candles because this was just like a wick out of the zone. But yeah, I'm not gonna get too crazy with tightening up my risk. I mean, maybe something like that, 20 points for now. I mean, 20 points is like, I'm fine with losing that if it means 500 point trade, you know what I mean? So we'll see. We did just tap into this order block on the 1 minute and we're rejecting it, so if it keeps pushing, and we can get into the blue sky here, then that would be constructive for this trade. And if not, if it just keeps like digging into these lows, you know what I mean? I don't really want to lose that much money, so we'll see. One loss on the first attempt, second attempt still riding. Just going to trade one contract, so no scaling in and out. We're just going to see what happens. Yeah, we are getting a nice rejection though off of this 1 minute order block that we printed back right here, but we really need not to get stuffed like that. We need some follow through. So yeah, this doesn't look good. Doesn't look good for the entry. Yeah, the 5:30 open. I mean, either this zone holds or it doesn't. We saw some interest. We saw some orders come in basically as it's tapping into this order block. But now we've traded right back in, so seemingly like less and less likely that it's going to work. So yeah, cruising for what I deemed was probably acceptable. I'm going to pull it.
Stop filled.
I'm going to pull it at 19, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably too early on the longs, like I said, and the reason why is I haven't waited for this structure to break. So, but it was kind of worth it to me to take a couple of stabs at this 15-minute order block right here as we traded into it. It just didn't work out. And look, of course, we're going like, nah. It keeps teasing, but I'm not in here for teases. Although this move was from 111 to 206. That's a 95 point move off of this low. I don't know. Let's see if we can limit it one more time.
Order filled.
And let's see if, I don't know. Yeesh. See, limits are crazy. Now you got these equal lows, right? Got these equal lows. This is like a turtle soup setup. I might just want to pull it. Yeah.
Stop filled.
Yeah, so that's 3 losses. But you know what? If we turtle soup this thing, we got massive potential here. With such massive potential, let's see. Yeah, look, I mean, we just barely tapped into that. We're already rejecting on a barely tap. Oh, where's my stop at though? Way down there. I don't know. So I guess we'll just risk like 13 points on this one and see what happens. Yeah, because we had those equal lows. We barely tapped it. Buyers look pretty interested, so you know, it's the market tries to wear you down, obviously, when you have a trade idea, because trading is, you know, nobody knows the future, so all you can do is have an idea, but you have to have some kind of wherewithal, I guess. The fact that this low just like barely wicked. This rejection wasn't massive though. We are building, like if we did squeeze out of here, we are building potentially like a nice little order block. Lows are still fairly equal with this barely being a tap. I think I want to risk, I don't know, I think I want to risk at least 20 or 25 points on this, potentially. Just, it's hard to say, but based on what I'm seeing here, although now that it looks like it might do like a double bottom, and then this would be the apex of the double bottom, it could start working its way out of here. You know, like I said, nobody knows the future. Nobody knows for sure. I'm just taking some conservative one lots, keeping the risk tight, and seeing if we get like a really nice entry on a big move. You know, this was a turtle soup when you sweep the lows, tap into it, and reject it. Not the biggest rejection though, so still have this low back at 78. Yeah, and it looks like they're gonna want to push this, so I don't know, I'm tempted to actually stay tighter, but if they can't push it, actually that would be really interesting, right? I don't know, but I don't know. I'm gonna actually go. I'm gonna go around 20 points here for now and see what they do around this low. Because basically, you know, as they're trying to push this low, and I'm seeing that they're failing at pushing it, man, it would be a big opportunity for longs to step in and really squeeze the bears up to the levels that I'm looking at here, which would be a sign for me to look for an ad if this starts flipping the structure. It's not flipping yet, so still wait and see if this entry works. I want to give this a little.
Stop filled.
Oh no, they didn't even. Well, so we're dumped, but let's see. Let's see what happens as they dump it down here. God, it looks. No.
Order filled.
Man, we're already in at 103. Look at that. Down to 87. Where are we at here? Move that a little bit up, and then let's go to the 1 minute and see where we're at here. I mean, this low. Shoot, it's yeah. It looks like it's gonna sweep some more.
Stop filled.
Man, trying to fish this bottom is. I'm gonna take it.
Order
right
filled.
there, actually. Hmm, 92. I would say this is probably the last attempt here with a 20-pointer. Obviously I'm seeing a lot of success on the bear side here, so and now we're looking at some equal lows from that wick to where we're currently trading. And it's pushing. Let's see if it sweeps. I don't know. I'm going to pull that stop in a little bit off of that low. It does look like it might be flipping green, but no, it's not. I'm going to say that this is, obviously we've tried a lot in this area. I don't know, maybe we'll go 2 more.
Stop
It
filled.
wasn't worth it to try and save it for 2 points. Man, there is an order block right there on the 1 minute though. If it somehow hit that order block, I don't know, it's just going to dump. Look at that. Dumping below the low. Hitting all these stops, so yeah, I mean that's a break of structure. So you know what, we're pretty much done. Oh shoot, we're down about 2K, but no biggie. I don't really mind that I fired that many bullets. I probably shouldn't have fired as many. Yeah, just an attempt to try and get a cheap trade off, and it didn't work out. So I got very little ammo left in the tank, so gonna have to be pretty selective, pretty sniperish here to not lose this account. And yeah, the way this is just melting off. I mean, we did have one nice like 50 pointer that came off in this area when we got in somewhere around here, I suppose. Yeah, we were in like somewhere in here, and we got up into the 200s. That was like the best we saw, but then the next time it was just like chopped sideways, never went anywhere. Yeah, but now that we broke down, I really don't see this as really tradable unless you, because after we broke this low, you brought it down to here, and now you're here. Yeah, so our change of character is up at like 250. And the market had some decent opportunities to try and turn around there, and it just didn't do it. So yeah, so we got a little bit of a hole to work out of. No worries. I mean, it's we're free rolling, you know what I mean, at this point. We already took a payout, 34.77. You know, and if you guys wanted me to go over that trade, that was a really nice one over here on the hourly. We had this gap on the Sunday open. I was able to actually buy in on this pullback right here, and this one just, you know, it worked. So I was like, I think I had some at 69, or I had one at 69, and then when I saw this pullback into the gap, I added one, and then we rode it all the way up to 900. So yeah, so that was a really good trade. We just traded down to 19,000 even number. Even numbers can be
Order filled.
pretty good. I think I'll be a little more conservative with this one. But when I say conservative, I mean I'm actually just thinking go for this maybe this change of character up here at 300 now. We'll see. Let's see what it looks like on a 1 minute. I mean, we got a nice bounce right at the basically right at the even number, huh? Hesitation, but let's see. Yeah. I mean, do I just pull it?
Stock filled.
Probably, yeah. I mean, these hesitation with these wicks on top is no bueno, so we want to see the wicks the other way. That's what would give us confidence that we would actually get a trade back in our favor, and it's like, yeah, that's not what this is doing. definitely not what this is doing. Probably close to my DLL, so hey, like, I guess that's it for me, guys. Tried one more shot near the even number. Man, really got whacked. Man, this 980s, I mean, you know, you can sit here and try and pick levels or whatever, but really, I mean, I've really kind of chased this thing today to try and find a cheap trade, and man, I've exhausted quite a few bullets. So, I don't know. I'm gonna watch this one back. I'll post it. It's a pretty big red day. I think I'm down 2,900 if I had to guess. I guess I can click that. Yeah, basically 98% of my daily loss limit used, so I'm done. I got like 70 bucks, which no reason to exhaust that. You know, hopefully we can come back. We got a couple more bullets in the tank. We'll see what happens. You know, this is trading though, guys. This is like the reality. Sometimes you just get caught on the wrong side of the market. You know, seeing what you want to see, I suppose. And yeah, the market doesn't care what you see. It just goes and fills orders, and some days you're the post, and some days you're the whip, and today I was the post. So all good. I'll upload this video, and you guys take care. Hopefully we can come back with only 800 bucks. We'll see if we can do it. We're going to definitely give it our best shot. Even if we got to trade 5 micros or whatever, I don't care. We're going to give it our best to try and make a comeback on this. I hope you guys have a good day. Talk to you later. Trader Joe out.